Yo, what's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, it's Jay Briggs here with my guy, Chris Ruffolo, as we continue to cook up and break down this WNBA action. Welcome to the WNBA Layup session. We got two games on the card tonight. We're just here to let you guys know our thoughts, our opinions, and how we see the night's action shaping out. Chris, what's happening today? How you doing?
Doing all right, Jay. I'm trying to figure out the whole sequence of when the WNBA is going to decide to start being more consistent with the games again. But I can't complain about a 2-game card on Saturday. Got a couple of decent matchups, so ready to break down the card, ready to make some money. How you doing?
Same thing. Glad we got it back today. It's been a weird week with on and off, but got it today, man. So let's do the damn thing, man. Let's try to cook it up and smash it per usual. First game on the board. We got the Valkyrie out on the road facing the Minnesota Lynx. Lynx 9.5-point home favorites. How you see this one playing out?
Yeah, I'm going with the Lynx in this one. Initially, I was on the Valkyries because I've been, a proponent. I've kind of turned around where I'm like, yeah, I like the Valkyries catching points. But after digging and thinking about it and sort of getting hit over the hammer with it, I realized I like the Valkyries as a home dog. But when you look at some of their results, when you take them away from Golden State, away from Valhalla as the Chase Center has started to be turned into, the results haven't necessarily been as strong as a road dog. Losses to Dallas, Phoenix by almost double digits. The Minnesota Lynx, they don't discriminate. They beat up on anybody and everybody that's come into their building since the start of June. 6 straight wins by double digits. They're 6-1 against the spread as a double-digit favorite in their last 7. They're starting to put the hammer down, and like I said, the Valkyries have earned my respect as an underdog in a lot of spots. I just don't know if I want to step in front of the Lynx right now, so I'm going to lay it with Minnesota here.
Yeah, I'm going to take the other side. I'm on the Valkyrie. The Valkyrie have earned the respect as a huge underdog. I understand that Minnesota's been better of recent as a huge favorite, but we've also seen them lay eggs in certain spots, kind of like they did in the Commissioner's Cup game. And I know they bounced back. I had them in that bounce back game in that last one. But honestly, it wouldn't shock me if the Valkyrie came in here and won this game outright. So just having that kind of thought, that kind of feeling that the Valkyrie can beat Minnesota outright, playing a good brand of basketball, I'm gonna grab the 9.5 in my back pocket. I just have really liked what I've seen from the expansion team over the last few weeks. Even when they were missing a couple players due to Eurobasket, things like that, they were still playing really well. No excuses, just show up, do your job, cover point spreads. That's been the case for Golden State this season. I think that'll be the case tonight. Too many points. I want them in my back pocket with the Valkyrie. Keep it rolling, man. We go to the last one. Really the first one. I kind of went out of order, but it is what it is. So we got the Sparks. They're out on the road facing the Indiana Fever. Fever 5.5-point home favorites. Hey, man, I've been telling y'all a lot this season. No Caitlin, no problem. And guess what I'm going to tell you right here, right now? No Caitlin, no problem. I'm laying it here with the Fever. The Sparks, they're in a funk. They've lost 4 of their last 5, haven't really played well at all. We've seen the Fever play really well in spots, go and beat the Lynx out on the road. No Caitlin in the Commissioner's Cup. Played well even after that in what a lot of people thought might have been a letdown spot. They still showed up, showed out. I've said at a lot this season, I think the Fever are the 3rd best team in the WNBA when fully healthy. And it's not just to do with Caitlin. I really like the additions this team made over the offseason. I like the supporting cast around Caitlin this year. And with them playing so much time without her on the floor, I think it's only going to raise their confidence, and they're going to be a better team when she is on the floor. They're just starting to be exactly who I thought they were from the jump. Give me the Fever. I'm laying it here in this one. Chris, how you feeling?
Yeah, I've had to sort of take it game by game to see if I want to back the Fever without Caitlin Clark. But the last couple games, they've been stepping up, like you said, after the Commissioner's Cup. I personally thought they were going to lay an egg. We've seen better teams at full strength lay eggs after big spots like that, but Fever, no, they came out, whether it was the Aces that just crapped the bed, the Fever that shut them down, or maybe a combination of both. The Fever just kicked the crap out of the Aces last time out, and it's because you're getting increased efforts from players like Kelsey Mitchell, Aaliyah Boston. You know, just this whole team is stepping up as a whole, and I think that they beat up on a Sparks team. It's been just one of the most underwhelming teams in the WNBA this season. So, give me the Fever. I'm going to lay the 5.5 points as well here.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. That's all. We covered both of them. Let you guys know our thoughts, our opinions, and how we see tonight's action shaping out. Of course, the plays that we love the most, the plays that we have the most money on, the plays that we're most comfortable with, those are over at Pick Dawgz Premium. You can scoop up my top play in the WNBA for $19. Been seeing the board really well all season long. 24-9 on that play thus far this season. Looking to go 25-9 after tonight. Scoop it up over at Pick Dawgz Premium. I got a baseball in there as well. So that's what I got here for you guys on a money making Saturday. Chris, what you got for the ladies and gentlemen?
Yeah, today I got WNBA play of the day. Also got my $19 MLB pickoff play. I've hit 5 straight with that, and a 3-pack that plays included, and run 26 and 10 run as well in MLB. So make sure that you check that out. Pair me up with Jay. We can make you some money this weekend. But remember to use the promo code PICK at checkout. Get 15% off your purchase.
Appreciate y'all more than y'all know, man. Money making Saturday. Let's do the damn thing today. We'll see y'all soon. We out here.